Greetings, air signs, air signs. Welcome, my dear friend, to Kronos Wears Pink. Air signs. This reading is about ancestor magic, and April is usually a month dedicated to land magic, to be precise. So we're going to be doing a four corners land shield. Okay, we're going to look at grounding rituals to help you financially elevate in challenging economic times by focusing on the four corners of your residence: the north, the east, the south, and the west. Okay? And this will represent your sovereign perimeter. We're going to ask Spirit to provide you perimeter recommendations, get some tarot insights, areas of focus by zodiac sign, and we'll conclude with 3 grounding rituals. In addition, I want you to check the community section of Kronos Wears Pink for specific directional land tools, okay, for you to do your own shielding. These are specific things you can plant. I'm getting down to the nitty-gritties, even with a specific, illustration for you. Okay. Now, at the end, again, we'll do the grounding rituals, but of course, any kind of service that you need to do, especially booking a reading, the only way for you to do it is via eurekaelementals.com. A land shielding reading will be the equivalent of a quick strike reading. If you want a specific ancestor reading, that's very in-depth, and that will usually involve some more decks that I have over here. You'll have to schedule a reading to get that done at eurekaelementals.com. Without further ado, let's conduct the audit. Now, as you can see here, I've already gone ahead and pre-shuffled 3 decks. I learned air signs when I did the earth signs reading, which I did theirs first this time. I made all my mistakes there like I normally do with you guys. So you're in the lavish position of having your reading second this time. So as it really should be. And in the position of the north, which represents the earth, okay, element and your stability, we had Larian Stargate with Azurite and Orchid. Okay, this is about your personal power. This is your current energy. So Spirit's telling you, focus on your personal power. Okay, healing entanglements and your throat opening. The throat chakra is very important for you. Okay, Lavender will also likely assist you with that at this time too. That will help you bring tranquility. You may want to have lavender around you to help you with honing that personal power, but doing so in a tranquil way, being kinder as well too, and engaging in that self-care and longevity. So we have Larian, lavender, and longevity. Kind of interesting. I just noticed that. The number is 39, a scorpionic energy. We have the chrysanthemum. Okay, and so those are what is recommended for you. May want to consider planting chrysanthemum in the north. Okay, this is again an elemental reading. Your zodiac may be a little bit different. Okay, you'd have to contact me for that, but generally everybody's getting recommendations in the community section. Right now, I will do the tarot on this too shortly. Now, in the east, we have which represents your air energy. So this is you guys, air, vision. Again, you have blue kyanite. We sell that on our website too. And honeysuckle for the sword of truth. So there's a lot of truth, clarity, right? That's coming out here too. So, and the throat chakra, lots of speaking. So freedom warrior, warrior of light. I said freedom warrior, so there's no mistake with that. Freedom, warrior of light. Stop holding yourself back. Ooh, mint. Okay. Stop holding yourself back, because what? Your abundance, mint, is protected with the onion here too. So continue to push through, to persist. Proliferation. Fehu is here, the rune Fehu. Proliferation is your birthright. Being prolific, being abundant, right? It's your birthright. No one can take that from you. Okay? And you're protected. The Ram is here for you, the Aries energy. So you have a lot of very potent, they're wanting you to know, speak your truth. Not only will you get the recognition, the proliferation, the abundance, but whatever you do, it's highly protected at this time too. Next, we have the South section. Okay, and this is your sacred space, your secret garden. Okay, this is your fire energy, your vitality too. And they're saying wherever your secret garden is, protect it. Put some salt around the perimeter of it, right? And invoke and say a prayer. So you've got some black tourmaline and clear quartz here too. Those are all stones that are used to create and seal a residence, seal an area for protection. And they're saying you've got to do this. This is a ritual. You've got to do it all times soon, no matter what the phases of the moon. Number is 26, continuously. Okay. And this is associated with Capricorn energy. Okay, so it's a continuous thing that you have to do. Maintaining your secret garden, protecting it, maintaining your space wherever that secret garden is. It is for you. If it's an inner beauty, if it's your self-care, if it's a physical garden, it could be a physical garden, it could be a spiritual garden, but whatever it is, protect it continuously. Okay, this is not something you should ever stop doing, right? Last but not least, we have the West, okay, representing water and trusting your intuition. They're telling you to trust your intuition as it pertains to who's in your community, who's in your circle, okay? Who you're going to protect in that circle, allowing your secret garden, so to speak. Your secret garden could be, your your sacred space too, your physical body, who you may have relations with. Okay, your lilac spirit quartz is here to tell you about the community, healing, division, teamwork, freedom. The trunk is here to say, I'm hearing, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, Jewel, who will save your soul? That's weird. Okay, so the trunk, stability, loyalty, reliability. Okay, and look at that. The owl is in this tree, in the hollowed out tree, fully protected, as is the bird here as well too. And the pentacle is here, giving them, housing them when what appears to be a storm. They're highly protected, and it's stable too. And wherever you are, purify it. We have Gemini here. So finally, one of you guys are out here. 41, purify, snapdragon, purification. Okay, so you may want to consider, putting some kind of, snapdragon in your garden, but in the right area for you. But it came out here, so there's a reason. So purify who's in your community. Okay, your ancestors want you to purify. Thank you, Spirit. Who's in your community? You only want people who are loyal to be in your inner sanctum. Do you see here the owl is in the inner sanctum? You only want people who are loyal to be in your inner sanctum. Anybody who doesn't belong there, get out. Okay, get them out. And it's very important. I'm hearing it for you. It could technically be a matter of life or death. Now, they bring my attention back to this. Thank you, ancestors, because I almost forgot. Right now, you may be resting a lot. You may be resting a lot or coming out of a period of rest. They want you to rest, replenish, and release guilt. Okay? So then by the time, all of this resting has done is settled in your bones, have settled, and you feeling like yourself too. I'm hearing then you can go out and play, have your sunflower, So this may be a time, they might have found for the last, few weeks you've been quite lethargic, just naturally, again, the last, vestiges of winter, reflection, recharging as well too. And again, we're looking at support. Who's going to be there on the narrow roads with you? So there's this issue that's really related to your community, okay? Protecting your abundance, okay? Engaging in self-care, banishing negativity, finding yourself around loyal people. So you might have had time or been forced to think about who's truly in your corner, who's truly there for you. The only method for you to get your personal reading from me is by going to eurekaelementals.com, hitting schedule a reading. You can get a reading from 20 through 60 minutes. We have 5 prescribed readings here. The most strategic and best bang for your buck would be the quick strike reading. It is targeted and focused on whatever you need it to be. You hit book here and add to cart, and then you let me know exactly what subject or variable you're interested in. Alternatively, if you need to reach out to me, you can always hit contact and email us here and let me know the nature of your query. And that is how you can schedule a session with me, book a reading, or get in contact with me. We'd love to be of service and help you to get through your next life audit with flying colors too. All the best. And here we have Nasturum for victory, numbers 44. That Aries energy, right? It's here as well too. And they're telling you, you rest up and you do what they've instructed you to do, you will be victorious, okay? And you'll be coming back to wholeness too. Here with the black mulberry. Okay, master number 33. So you might have 2 ascended master ancestors that are working with you, right? I'm too short. I can't really see the timer on the recorder all that well. I'm going to stretch my neck a bit. Okay. Now, Spirit, please clarify for the air signs. Azurite, Lyrian Stargate. Thank you. Ooh, sorry, guys. Hopefully I didn't move the camera too much. Okay. Right. Please clarify. We're going to get them all out here. Blue Kyanite, Mint, and Protection. Please and thank you. Ooh, 2 came out. Okay. This actually turned over, so I will put this back in. Okay. Please clarify Secret Garden, Salt, and Continuance. Thank you. Ooh, that was on point. Please clarify. Thank you. And at the end, ooh, yeah, you might have had to, you've been through some stuff, huh? Been going through some heartbreak recently. There's some stuff going on. So this is why you've been unrest, wondering who you can trust. Ooh, man, who do I turn to when I need? It's an old R&B song by one of those young girl groups or something. When I need love. You're wondering who can you turn to when you need love. You've been left out in the cold. Ooh, interesting. Okay. All right, something's happening. You're determined though to proceed. Okay. Something at the foundation. You're still yourself, the King of Swords, head over heart. All right. So, interesting. So you're mending a broken heart, which would explain why you need to rest. You're clearing up your throat, but you're still following your heart too. Here with the Knight of Cups. This is the reason why, the Knight of Cups is just like the Page of Cups is Divine's darling. But the Knight of Cups is really on a soul mission, okay? And it is a true quest for self, a true quest for what they love to do. And that's the reason why truth. You love well, but your ancestors are saying love is good, okay? But is it going to stand the test of time? They want you to talk to yourself truthfully, right? So when you're wondering about who's in your corner, who can you trust, because you might have had your heart broken recently, and I'm pointing to the 3 of swords here over here. It's not on the camera, but they want you to be honest with yourself. Is this going to pass the test of time? Does this have the stuff, So the lavender will really help you, along with the azurite and orchid, to really deal with the healing of these entanglements that you might have found yourself in, okay? And to be honest, to have that veracity with yourself about whether or not these entanglements can withstand the test of time, okay? And kyanite blade is the same thing as an ace of swords, a sword of truth, right? You got to tell the truth. Who do I have to protect? You have to protect your money, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is a practical provider, a working parent. Okay, you might be busting your ass, but you're saying to yourself, listen, I got to be careful about who I let into my heart, because perhaps in the past, someone broke your heart, left you out in the cold. Okay. And so now you've had to perhaps work yourself back to an area of stability and abundance. You got to protect it. Okay. And you can't, but you can't hold yourself back too. So it might be time, in all of this truth, for you to tell yourself, I've got to be true. If I've got to be true, that means I've got to be prolific and allow myself and be persistent and protect my pentacles too. Okay. You got to be practical. You can't allow yourself to be in this heartbroken energy forever, and you overprotect yourself, and then the next thing you know, your opportunities pass you by. That's a no-no. No, I'm hearing that's a no-no. Okay. Now let's talk your secret space. You've got to protect your sacred space continuously. Keep those boundaries up. Like I said, you might have been tired. You're single parents. You might be tired. People have broken your heart too. Remember, let some people in your sacred space and regretted that too. But they're saying, I'm hearing joy cometh in the morning. You're tired. You're burnt, and you're weary. You're weary. But I'm hearing it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Okay. You're resilient as hell though. You're resilient. And I'm hearing you didn't even know how tough you could be. You're one tough cookie. You underestimated yourself. And that's your ancestors are saying, we see you. We've seen, that you've been doing this. And you followed your heart, and you've got a pure heart. That's why, the divine watches over you. Your heart's in the right place. Okay, but now you got to protect yourself too. And purify. Be very vigilant about who you let into your inner sanctum and in your community. Are those people that are going to be loyal? Are those going to be true supporters too? And continuously always purify who's in your immediate vicinity. Okay, so that you can have your wishes, the desires of your heart be given unto you. This ability to have the contentment in all forms of your life, and this happiness. You've earned it. Okay, and then the 9-9 tells me you're still, you're going to be doing this independently too. We don't have the 10 out here, so you're still going to be single, but you're going to be happy too. Single parents, there's a lot of single energy here. All right. Now let's get the focus. Let's see what your ancestors want you guys to focus on. All right. What do they want them to focus on as it pertains to this Knight of Cups energy? What is determination? So be determined about, okay, and 22. Look at the master numbers in this thing, okay? And give me something on the Queen of Pentacles and this protecting the mint, the Sword of Truth as well too. Please clarify. 4, thank you. Love, okay, love you. Love yourself. You're single and successful. Love yourself, okay? Give me something here on wisdom and here. And then we'll get the individuals, and then I will give you guys your rituals and send you on your way. Thank you so much. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe too. Okay. Again, this loss There's this energy of loss in the past. Like you might have had a bad breakup, a bad divorce, a bad separation. Right now you're saying, listen, I'm not doing anything in moving forward unless I know victory is built in. It's built into the cake, already made. So you're determined to make sure that whatever comes next it can withstand the test. Whoever you're going to give your heart to, whoever you're going to allow into your inner sanctum and say yes to, you want to be confident that they're going to be worth it. And so they're saying, hold that vision. You've got challenges. Okay, life's going to throw you some lemons, but continue to stay the course. Your hopes and dreams are worth it. Okay, and I'm hearing, oh, baby, I'm worth it. So you know you're worth it. You know your value. That's what I'm talking about, okay? And continue, okay, to protect those you love, including you. And they want you to know you are loved. We love you. So just as you're a single mother, you might be loving and protecting your child. You might be saying, well, I'm the one who's having to do it all. Air signs, you're like, I'm the one who's having to do it all. I'm a sole provider and what else too. And you may not feel as though somebody's got your back. And the ancestors are like, we're like this throne that you're sitting on. We've got you. We've got you. We love you. We've got you. We admire you. And we're here for you, most importantly. Okay? Now, when it comes to this continuous need for healthy boundaries, they're saying that's wise. That's wisdom. That's experience has taught you that. Experience is life's best teacher, right? You have 9 wands here. You've been through 9 circumstances in the past where people have done you wrong and something has happened. You've had to put up one healthy boundary after another. And so they're like, that's exactly it. Experience is your best teacher. So you have now learned, you've been wise beyond your years since before you came here. These traits are essential for your survival, okay? Knowing to hold true to your inherent wisdom, okay, is important, right? So they want you to continue to do this, right? And they said this is a gift that you brought with you from your prior lifetime, okay? So they're like, this is an inherent wisdom. There might be things and rituals and other things that you just naturally did, and people are wondering, how the hell did you know about that? How you were born that way? You knew exactly what to do. Okay, so now this is the reason why you're being purified from all of the pain that you've been through. Okay, and you're getting this wish fulfillment too. So the sorrow will pass. All right. There's a reason why you've had to shield yourself in this community and put yourself in this hollow tree too. And everything is being purified. Okay. So that the pain that you experience, they're going to turn these 9 wands into 9 cups for you. Right. And, to thine own self be true. But they're saying definitely the sorrow will pass. The wounds will heal. And they've been proud of the fact that you've not only remained strong, but remained vulnerable too. Nothing that was done changed your heart. Do you see how many cups you have out here? We have a total of 10 cups. We might be getting, let's see what's coming out. I'm just a little nosy. Okay, so you might be getting a contract. Look at that, marriage. Woo. Okay, see, because I said, they technically it's 10 cups. So yeah, that's your justice. Look at that. Queen of Wands with the 10 of Cups. Yeah, you're about to get a partnership soon. And a celebration. Yeah, is that the foundation? Yeah, so you're there. It's in the cards for you. It's all, but you had to do this inner alchemy first, okay? Now let's get the cards for the signs. I was trying to make sure, oh my God, this is going to end up. I tried to do a shortcut to see if this would be shorter. It'll be the same amount of time. Oh my goodness, air signs, bear with me here. Let's start with Gemini. Gemini, your ancestors want you to know that you're in the process of transformation, like a phoenix rising above the ashes, rebirth, and you're being born anew, okay? They're helping to guide you, they support you, they're celebrating your strength and your resilience. And they want you to remember that you stand on top of the shoulders of thousands who've come before you, and they want you to succeed. But you've had to go through some pain here and determination to have a determined spirit about you. Libra. Libra, you might be feeling overwhelmed, burdened, swamped, stressed, right? They're like, listen, you don't got to heal everything in our lineage. Just do you, okay? Do what you can. That's all. Take it day by day, okay? Aquarius. This is for Aquarius. What is the ancestral message? Elders, okay? Experience, ancestor, forebear. An elder tends to be someone who has a wealth and wisdom experiences acquired through the course of their life. Mother Gaia is also your elder. Her trees, her mountains, bodies of water, air, and all the life that's sustained within her is filled with ancient wisdom. So they're asking you to go to the best elder there is, the Great Mother, okay? Mother Gaia, okay? And immerse yourself in her, right? And she will awaken you to ancient knowledge, which will connect you to all life that came before you. That is some powerful stuff, air signs. Now let's get to the rituals. There are 3, right? These are low cost but high intent, high energy to mitigate or stop the economic crunch. Number 1, the copper penny grounding. Okay, I want you to bury 6, okay, copper coins. Well, copper is associated with Venus and value. Bury 6 of them at the threshold of your home. So say this is the home, say this is the front door. You're gonna bury it at the threshold, okay? So that you're no longer dependent on the digital grid, okay? All right, next, ancestral soil exchange. If you're displaced or in a rental, okay, keep a small jar of your home soil, okay, on your altar to maintain a connection with your ancestral land. Last but not least is the iron nail perimeter. Drive iron nails into the 4 corners of your property. This is a classic old world protection, and it seals the home against energetic looters and financial stress. So those are your 3 grounding rituals to help you out at this time. The specific land tools, other land tools, will be in the community section. And as always, you can reach out to me at eurekaelementals.com. I hope this was a great blessing unto you, and I thank you, and I'll see you in the next audit.